Hello, my Libras. It's Star with Eyes of the Stars Tarot. So this is going to be your mid-month reading. We're going to call this the What You Really Need to Know readings. All right, Libra. So your first card, Beauty. I just noticed that snake there. Let's see. What do we have? The Fool. The Sun. Love. Phoenix. Wish. And Thorns. So really amazing for the most part, but I can definitely see that you've been through challenge. Also endings and new beginnings. So definitely like probably a major cycle in your life is just starting, but it feels really exciting and nice, but not with its issues. So which kind of makes this seem pretty appropriate because you do have all this beauty around you. But there's that snake. So, and it's like coming out of these thorns here. So we're going to definitely look into that. Let's see. The Fool. The Fool says, have the courage to embrace change, take risks, and be adventurous. Two of Wands. So you may have been at a crossroads in your life where you had to perhaps choose a different direction. The Ace of Cups. Yeah, definitely you chose a different direction. We have a new beginning here. But again, a lot of emotion, love. We have the Four of Wands. So maybe you moved in with someone. This could have been a new marriage, a new stable relationship. And you had to make that choice to take that risk. Let's see, Sun. Open your heart. Oops. Open your heart to the enormous growth ahead. The Six of Wands reverse. The Queen of Cups reverse. And the King of Cups reverse. So we have a couple here, both in the reverse and with the Six of Wands reverse. So things can be, for those of you in relationships, because we have this couple here, I see there's been a new beginning though. So I don't know if there's maybe trouble in paradise or what's going on here, but the situation may not seem very favorable right now. You have to see past that. I feel like that's what this is saying. There is something to be seen in this situation that feels like it's failing, especially like within a relationship dynamic. It's like you have to, there's something that's going to bring you clarity about this situation. There may be conflict in the situation between you and another person, Cancer, Pisces, or a Scorpio. And I feel what this is really going to be bringing to light, and this can be the eclipse energy that is happening actually tomorrow, that partial lunar eclipse. But it can be bringing a lot of clarity to like inner emotions that are affecting your relationships from being successful. Okay, so definitely encourage you to use some self-reflection there and see how that applies. Okay, but we do have the Love card here that says, love surrounds all your connections. Move forward positively in all areas of your life. And we have the Strength card reverse, the Tower, and the Fool reverse. Interesting, because the Fool is right here. Yeah, so I'm definitely feeling like somebody took a risk when it comes to a love relationship. It keeps coming up, and we do have, it's almost like every card is tied to a love relationship one way or another. Here with the Ace of Cups definitely next to the Four of Wands. So yes, here with the couple. And then here we have the actual love card, but there's like, I feel like there's, I'm feeling like either you're having this opportunity to have this new beginning, but you don't know if you should take the risk. You're very adverse to it. Afraid of what can happen, afraid of like the worst case scenario. Or you took the risk and now you're kind of coming to the realization of what all these worst case scenarios can be. Some of you may not have thought about that, and now you're kind of backtracking. Okay, but this is to tell you that there is love there. You may be doubting it, you may be fearing it, but the love is there. Okay, so we have here the Phoenix card. Be prepared to be renewed after a period of crisis. Some of you could definitely be dealing with a Scorpio. We do have a lot of water energy here, and the Phoenix card as well, which for me is Scorpio. Okay, we have the Hermit reverse. So you've had a period of crisis. Again, it could signify an ending, a prior ending of something you had to leave behind. With the Hermit card reverse, I feel like this was probably destined to happen because there were some lessons that you needed to learn. Or right now is when the period of crisis is happening, which, yeah, I kind of do feel that, especially because it's right here in the middle. The period of crisis is what you are experiencing right now, but that has a purpose. Okay, the purpose is for you to, what we talked about here with the Sun card, is for you to find clarity about your inner emotions. This is self-reflection. This is really looking in the mirror and figuring yourself out and figuring how you perhaps contribute to these crisis moments in your life. Or maybe it's just a crisis that you have created in your mind even. Okay, so let's see. The Page of Pentacles. So it's related to this new beginning. There's some sort of crisis about this new beginning where you may be feeling like there's too much chaos. You're just full of fear is what I'm getting here. We have the Empress reverse and the Five of Pentacles reverse. For some of you, the crisis is definitely financially related. Yeah, I'm really getting that. You're feeling, this is your card, by the way, the Empress, but you're in the reverse here. So I feel like you've been thrown into this situation of vulnerability. To kind of test how you know, the Phoenix is all about like a resurrection, how well you bounce back, so to speak, is what I'm picking up here. But there's definitely lessons that are involved in that situation. Okay, so we have wish. Your heart's desire is ready to come true. We have the Six of Pentacles reverse. The Queen of Wands. And the Four of Swords. I feel like there may be something that you truly desire, but it's like someone had all the power to say yes or no. And there's like a period of contemplation about this. Yes or no? Will I do it? Will I not do it? It's saying that your heart's desire is getting ready to come true. But I feel like you have to, first of all, take time to really think things through to the point where you feel confident about it. But also, I'm picking up like a spiritual sort of situation here where there's a need also for faith, like having confidence in the spiritual aspect that everything is going to come together for you, even though you may not see it happening at the moment. Okay, because we do have this Thorns card here that says, weathering the challenges ahead will bring in a new and positive future. The Seven of Pentacles, yeah, but it's going to require some time. A little more investment. Okay, so it can be an investment in time, which you perceive as a challenge. But if you can weather this challenge, then things are looking pretty good for you. I feel like you will receive, you know, a return on your investment, okay? Because that's what that Seven of Pentacles kind of says. Then we have the Seven of Wands. So this is about persisting, like fighting for what you want. That's what's required in this situation. So whatever situation you're involved in, that I feel like this is very much related to relationships, but it may be, you know, something different for you. But whatever it is that the challenge is at the moment, that's taking more time than what you want, it's worth it. It's worth the fight. You have to put a little bit more work into whatever this is in order for you to reap the benefits of it. Let's get the final card for this one. Thorns. No? Okay. The Page of Wands. Yeah, sooner or later, that new beginning, there's something that you want to have happen, some sort of action, or action that you want to take, but maybe it's not time yet, you can't do it. There's something that has like blocked your progress in some area. But as long as you persist and keep at it, I feel like things are going to go in your favor. Now, let's take a look at this Beauty card. The World reverse, the Two of Pentacles reverse, and the Devil reverse. Okay, so what I feel here at the bottom of the deck is you, the Justice card. What I feel here, we've seen all along there's some sort of new beginning happening in an area of like relationships or home perhaps as well. Something along those lines, something where a lot of emotion is involved. So you're emotionally invested in this situation. But there's been some roadblocks. People maybe not cooperating with you. Again, if you keep at it, I feel like things are going to turn in your favor. Now, with the Beauty card, I feel like obviously the center focus of this card is beauty. However, there is that tendency, like I did, to focus on what we perceive to be something negative. Okay, which for me was that snake. That is what I focused on. For all we know, that could be her pet snake. I don't know. My point is that the World's reversed. There's something that you want to find success in, something that you want to see through to completion. But it's in the reverse, because I do feel, you know, with the Two of Pentacles reversed, there's a feeling of being overwhelmed or going back and forth, you know, between, I'm feeling like one side of yourself and the other. So the positive side of yourself and the negative side of yourself, your yin and yang sort of thing. And I feel here that there may be a tendency from you to focus on the negative, and this may be inhibiting your ability to have success in whatever it is that you're trying to achieve here. There's something that you're trying to achieve. You started something that feels great, but for some reason there is a blockage, you know, in the area of your emotions, and obviously because the couple came out here, it does affect your relationships, and it is affecting your relationships. Okay, and until you find clarity on that matter, you're not going to find victory and success there, which would be a shame, because there is love here. We see it. There is positive energy, and and the ability to get what it is that you want with this wish card being here. But if you see the love card is a really positive card, and what it says is really positive, but all these cards, I don't want to say they're negative cards, but they're kind of downers. You know, we have the Tower card, which is like, I mean, look at this card. It's like a house of cards that came down, you know, chaos. It just feels disruptive. This is like doubting yourself, doubting your choices, fear, a lack of courage. All of that with the love card. That is what is holding you back. This sort of pessimism, this sort of second guessing, this sort of focusing on what's not right when you have so much beauty around you. Okay, so I do feel like this is more of a wake-up call, an awareness. I don't know for some of you, but there are lessons involved here, Libra. So I'm thinking you should pay attention here, because it can really make or break a situation. And it, like I said, it would be a shame, because I do see the challenges, but overwhelmingly the good energy like outweighs the bad. So that's what this is focus on the beauty. Don't focus on what's not going your way at the moment, because what's not going your way at the moment is for a reason, because you need to look inward, and there is a lesson that you need to learn in all of this. All right, so I hope that was helpful to you. Let me know in the comments if you like these readings, and I will see you again in a couple of weeks. All right, love you guys.